It's that time again, folks. It's time for you to settle down with whatever beverage of choice you like in a comfortable chair. Get comfortable. Say comfortable a few more times because it's a comfortable word. And prepare for adorableness. Greetings, everyone. It is I, Kikoski, welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for day 618 of Hills Far. Now, with Burb. There is a burb there. Even with a silly hat, Sandstar can look awesome. Today, it is my plan, my goal, my objective to whittle down the amount of stuff we have in storage. Hello, Unreliable and Clouth. I know Clouth's there. By a lot. My plan is to sell a lot of things. A lot of things that I otherwise I'm keeping them just for the sake of keeping them. Some things I just should sell. Like, I think if it's not something I'll use a lot, and it's not something that I'm going to use for stuff in the near future, I should just get rid of it. I think I should. I think I should. Hello, Ogre. How are you doing? I hope things are going good for you. Hope things are going well. Yesterday was quite a stream. We went to deep, dark places in Subnautica, ventured to where we normally would not venture, and fun times were had. Fun times were had. And now I get to play on a completely different console, a completely different game. That said, I don't know if Subnautica is on the Switch. I'd have to check. Yes, Subnautica is actually on the Switch. Huh, didn't know that. Now I do. It is there, being Subnautica-y. So what are all your plans for today? I'm planning, after this stream, to do some painting. I have a tank that needs painting. I have a tank that doesn't have my name on it, but it will have my paint on it soon. It's going to be very orange and very pink, and it's going to be awesome. That's the hope, anyway. That is absolutely the hope. But yes, I hope things are going well. I hope you're all making the best of a day you can. And as I said at the beginning, I hope you're all ready for some adorableness. I don't know what's going to happen today. I never do, but I can promise you they'll probably be adorable. They'll also not be tangy. But Tangy can be here in the chat because it's what Tangy does. Tangy's here in chat. Being a Tangy. You know, I didn't think when I started doing this stream, this game, all those years ago, that I'd still be doing it now. Over here, there's all of 6 minutes left of a day. Oh, that is very, very late. It is incredibly late for you. I'm fine overall. I'm still in Orlando because of the hurricane. I should get back to Tampa tomorrow. Hopefully the damage won't be too bad. I hope it is not too bad. I hope everything is fine. I hope everything is fine. Yeah, I've heard about that hurricane. I've heard about it. It is not great. Not great at all. Fingers crossed things are not awful. That's all I can ever do. Just hope things aren't awful and try to provide entertainment in the meantime. Tomorrow we get to play more Against the Storm. We're going to be going after that seal tomorrow. That's going to be scary. Very scary. Don't know what's going to happen there. don't know what's going to happen. I did order the tank that was gifted to me on Throne yesterday, by the way. Thank you ever so much for that, everyone. It should be with me in a few days. And I may very well be working on a character model to pilot that tank, because there is something you can do in that regard. Just sorting stuff out at work in preparation for vacation next week. Well, I hope your vacation goes well. Where are you off to? What are you going to do? Anything super exciting? Could have been a lot worse. It did weaken a great deal and landed south of Tampa Bay, so surge wasn't as bad as it could have been. Well, that's encouraging. That is encouraging. I know that hurricanes and the like tend to get quite a bit weaker at points, and so what can look very intimidating ends up not being as scary, but it's still best to be prepared. It's still best to be prepared for the worst. Hope for the best, expect the worst, and certainly prepare for the worst. You've got to prepare for the worst. Because if you don't, and the worst happens, it's still a Category 3, exactly. Like, at one point it was a Category 5, it's still a Category 3. Category 3s are no joke. Category 3s are no joke. So you've still got to take it with all of the care and concern that it needs to be. Gotta be careful. Recovering from surgery, so vacation will be all about assembling and painting models. Hey, that's good. I look forward to hearing about you building these models. I look forward to hearing about it. As long as you end up enjoying it, that's all that matters. My partner is currently on break, technically. They have a week off. So they've been enjoying that time, and I've been trying my best to make time around my work so that I can go do things with them. I went out and briefly to do stuff yesterday. Tomorrow we'll be going out to go do things. But really, I think my partner's just enjoying an opportunity to relax, recharge their batteries, as it were, and prepare for more work in the future. Also breaking a new cat into the household. That sounds really good. I read that and thought, why would you break them in? You can just open the door. And then I'm like, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. At some point, I'm going to have to do that. Definitely going to need this door installed at some point. But at some point, I'm going to have to do that. And it's going to be, hey, guess what? Cat. And then I'll be streaming. And then you'll hear, wow. And I'll be like, hello, cat. And they'll be like, meow. And I'll be like, hello, cat. Meow. And then cat will be trying to have a conversation with me, just going, meow. Like, yes, cat, you're meowing. Meow. I don't know why I have the cat's voice be super deep. I doubt the cat's voice is going to be meow. Having a cat break into your house isn't a good way to get a new cat. To be fair, cats are very nimble. They can do that. If you leave a window open and a cat can access that window, they can just come into your house and be like, hi, I am cat. The one thing our house will not have is a cat flap, though. We do not want a cat flap because we don't want to leave an open invitation for every cat that lives in the area to just come in. They tend to get everywhere in the first couple of days. They look everywhere. They're like, I'm examining my domain. They will not like it when I close the door when I'm recording. They will not like it. If I'm recording, or when it's night and I have to sleep, the door is closed. They won't like it. That'll be an unhappy cat. But it is what has to be. Can't have the cat interrupt. Also, not a good idea to let your cat outside. It depends entirely on the area, but yes. If you have an area where a cat can't go outside, it's fine. I mean, we definitely wouldn't let the cat out at the front. But we have a garden. So once the garden's all taken care of, we could let the cat out the back. It depends. They might be cats that just want to stay indoors, and I'm fine with having indoor cats. That'd suit me. Suit me just fine, having indoor cats. Hello, Matt. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Hillsford, it's 2 p.m. on Thursday, October the 10th, 2024. This may not count as news, but I do have a cautionary tale of sorts to share. Occasionally, residents complain that they purchase a work of art only to realise it's, well, fake. They note that the fakes were purchased from a boat anchored along the northern shore. What you do with your bells is your business, but as you please, you bury this boat. Stay vigilant. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. I will. There are some cats that... Like, my partner's dad had a cat that could, when it's summer, just stay outside all night. They were perfectly content just to... Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff for me to grab. Perfectly content just to stay outside and... just be outside, hunting, resting. That changed, of course, as they got older. As the cat got older, they definitely wanted to stay inside more. Not so much a question about what's safe for a cat, but what's safe for the local wildlife. Our cats don't go outside. That is fair enough. Like, every household and every cat is an individual situation. For some it's safe, for others you don't let them out. We'll see what happens with our cats when we eventually get them. We will see. Time will tell. Okay, we got that. We need to grab all of this. We also need to grab that. Then we'll grab the stuff that's in the letterbox. And then... I don't know. Well, I do know some of the things we'll be doing, but I don't know what order they'll happen in. That's the excitement of Animal Crossing New Horizons. You never know what fun things will occur. What shenanigans will befall us. Now, I'm not going to be selling these pumpkins this time, because we're approaching the day of Spoop, and we're going to want decorations. We're not planning on doing that, PGW. We're not planning on doing that. I would not worry in that regard. That said, if we ended up with a... Like, if there was a cat that was in the rescue center that someone had done that to, and they needed a good home, that would be a different circumstance. But we would never do that to a cat. Unless, like, a vet said we had to do it for their health. But that would be an extremely extenuating circumstance. I couldn't even think of a scenario when that would happen. We would defer to a vet's judgment there. But I can't even think of a situation where that would be the correct advice. I will not pretend to be an expert in all things cats, because I am not. Not even slightly. What I am an expert in is... Oh! Hey, it's me, Bangle! I came to hang out, Grove! I'm an expert in having Bangle show up. I'm coming in! Hello, Bangle! Ooh, what appropriate music, too! Hello! Hi, the shop unannounced. I just really wanted to see you, Sandstar! Oh, thanks, Bangle. Give it a taste, I'm pretty positive you like it. It's not like it's poison or anything, Grove. Is it a peach? It's a peach. Thanks, Bangle. You gonna sit on the butt rug? Oh, no! There is no butt rug today. There is piano stool. That's a silly picture. Right, let's start thinking about what we're gonna be giving villagers today. You know what? Peaches seemed like a perfect idea. That sounds very sensible, PGW. That cat was fortunate that you were around. Like, there's a stray cat in our area, but the stray cat is like semi-feral, and also really doesn't like me. And also, the people that used to live here would just let them into the cat into their house and feed them. And I've had to refuse the cat coming in. It's like, you can't come in. There's no food for you. This isn't the same house anymore. We're not the same people. And eventually we're going to get our own cats. And I've got to make that boundary, as it were, to say, this is their territory. This is where they call home. I'm just, you know, thinking about the future. And they're still around, and they clearly look fine, so somebody's taking care of them. But they were not very friendly to me at all. Friendly to my partner, not to me. Doesn't like me at all. You've been summoned by Dooley! Hello. Also, we have a dancing bangle. Hello, Wolfhead, how you doing? Look at you go. She's living her best life right now. Dance! Alright. I do that. Look at me go! Oh. I think dance may have been cancelled. I don't think she was super intrigued with my dancing. And she's back to sitting down. Why are you sitting back down? Well, it looks like it was made by the Gobs of Lovegrove. Totally the kind of thing a mum would make, am I right? Oh, I bet you've got one of those cool mums, Sandstar. I do. I was sitting in my house thinking about my debut album and all my soon-to-be fans. That was when I decided I'd come and say hi and see how you're doing, Grove. How you doing? Why am I asking? Look at you, you're doing great. Oh, she is a silly. She is a silly. Also, I like the Speedball 2 emote there. That is a very specific thing. More niche than you'd expect. Much more niche than you'd expect. Just gotta wait for Bangle to stand up. I think she'll want to go after this. Look at her with the little toe beans. They're not as little as, like, Tangy's toe beans or Bela. It's all fun and games till somebody goes home. I say, hate saying goodbye, but I should head out, Grove. Well, I'll see you later. It's been a lot of fun. Let's do this again sometime too. Okay? See you around. Bye, Bangle. And thus Bangle left. Now we just need to get changed into something suitably awesome, and then we'll get started. We will begin. Alright. What shall we wear today? What shall we wear? I think today we will wear... I'm thinking. Ah! I have a plan. It is a cunning plan. I think you can probably guess what the plan is. I need some suitable shoes, though. Those are pretty suitable. Those are pretty snazzy shoes. Then again... Ooh. Ooh! Okay, okay. Maybe? We need some glasses, that's what we need. Yes. We are the pilot now. I don't know what we're piloting, but we're piloting something, clearly. We're piloting something. Meow. Alright. Into here we go. And by into here, I mean out to here. Watch out, Wilbur and Orville. I don't have a license to pilot a plane, so don't expect me to actually pilot it. But I do look the part. I do look the part. Also, Dodo Airlines can function with 2 people. That either speaks to how little business they do on a day-to-day basis, or just how effective they are. You don't need one of those to fly a plane. You know, I think you do. I think you do in fact need a pilot's license to fly a plane. I do think you do. It's like driving a car. You need a driver's license. Even if it's a provisional one. Right, there we go. Now we gotta go find all our friends. To legally do so. That is true. To legally do so. If you just want to pilot one and you don't care about the... Oh, hello, Bila. Hey, what do you think about you? Nice to see you. Why is my coffee so small? I should have a coffee that's the size of yours. You give me a thing that I am. Would you like... Thing? Maybe it's an maybe an espresso. Oh, what is it? It's a mystery. I'm an open now. Some peaches. Yum. I mean, it's how fast it's gonna be. Rude. Thanks a bunch. Here, I'll treat you. It's an Astro dress and you love those. Thanks, Bila. Always big fab. Hi there. What do you need? I just want to say hi. What's up, my pop stars? I want to mention and ask, what's the best part about fall? The leaves. Rake them up big pile, jump in and don't come out for days. The perfect hiding spot. Also, flying is easy. Same with landing. Now, just making sure the plane can be used. You see, planes aren't meant to be disposable. About an RC aeroplane, they tend not to need those licenses, but then they tend not to, you know, take passengers. Also, there are rules. I know there are rules about drones. Like, I know that in a lot of countries, drones aren't allowed to be flown over into, like, in private property and industrial complexes and other such. And there's restrictions on where you can fly them. I don't know the specifics of that. It would depend from country to country, and I imagine in America it would depend from state to state. But there we go. That's just a little idiosyncrasies of living in this world. I keep getting sent pictures, by the way, from my sister of her son. Not surprisingly, considering he is a baby, he tends to spend a huge amount of time sleeping. It's like, what does baby do? It eats, it sleeps, cries, and quite often poops. That is baby. Eventually it will stop doing some of those things as much. Like sleeping, and then it will just start crying more. But that's babies. Hey, Flo. What's Flo up to? Hi. Yeah, I thought so. Hey, Sandy. You free right now? Want to chill at your place, Cha? My head's full of embarrassing memories right now. I kind of need a distraction. Alright. Alright, let's head over. I'm immediately going back to my house. What, you thought you could leave, Sandy? Nope. But yeah, I'm sure he's doing great. I haven't heard anything otherwise. Hey, Cha, I'm here! That you are. And we got a talk to villagers 3 times thing from that. So it's nothing huge, but I got you this. I hope you like it. Ooh, what is it? Ta-da! I got you a candy machine. Seems like something you'd like. I mean, I do like sweets. I had a great moment earlier where I got some biscuits a long time ago, put them in my, oh, butt rug. Put them in the, biscuit jar. And they were still good. I forgot about them, and it's like, are they still good? Have they gone stale? No, they were delicious. Party rings, if you're curious. I do like party rings. They are silly. Very tasty. So, I know a pretty fun game you can play. Think you can beat me? Is it high card, low card? Because if so, I'm good at this. Okay, we're gonna play a game of high card, low card. I called it. Yeah, who needs rules, right? Okay, if you win, you'll take home a letter cap. Let me just grab a card with the pack of cards I have in my pocket. And we're starting off with the 4. Now to pull another. Ooh, 4. Okay, got my next card. You're up. Is this card higher or lower than 4? Probably higher. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Big 6, way to guess! Ooh, French fancies. They have the frosted fancies right now. Every year I try to get some frosted fancies, but I'm holding off because I know that if I get them now, they won't last 2 seconds. Winning like the rock star you are. Guess that means I gotta give up my letter cap, huh? I mean, they wouldn't last half a second. Ooh, that's got me seriously revved up. Definitely gotta play again sometime, Cha. This room's got a real sandy feel. Wonder why? Because it's my room? I did make it. So, I'm just gonna walk around for a bit. Stare at the walls. One day, you can go into the kitchen. But most of the time, people come to ask me to go into my house after I've... Oh. And back on the rug. Barely on the rug. But still on the rug, so it counts. Hey, you mind if you wander a bit, Cha? I want to check out the other rooms. I've got things to do, sadly, Flo. I mean, I'd love to. But I do really have things I need to do. It's rubbish that I do, but I have to. I was a bit confused when you started talking about biscuits, how to talk about sweets, but I remember in the UK biscuits are different. Yes, biscuits, very much a confectionery sort of thing. You can have biscuits that are not super sweet. You've got digestives, and you've got malted milk and other such things, but there is a huge difference between them. The Americans would call them cookies. Oh, where are you going? I've got to head out, I'm afraid. Yeah, time to hightail it. Thanks for putting up with me, Cha. Interestingly, you call them cookies, but we have biscuits that are called cookies. But they're still biscuits. Quite often, though, we'll refer to a biscuit by the name of the biscuit it is. Like, we won't call it, do you want a cookie? We'll say, would you like a custard cream, or a bourbon, or a digestive, or a chocolate digestive, or a party ring, or Oreos is another example. Unless it's a Jaffa cake. I mean, I think Jaffa cakes are technically biscuits. Hang on, I need to look that up. Oh, they're legally considered cakes. That is true. They're legally considered cakes. But they're really biscuity, really. Oh. Oh, we got a song going on. Got a little duet going. Aw. Aw. Look at him go. Oh. Suddenly adorable. And people didn't like Dr. Toilet. Maybe the cake business were... unlikely. I don't think I'll ever be branching out into that myself. Quit showing me the attention. You're going to give me a complex. I just got to give you a gift. Seriously? You rock. What do you got? I've got to hand you... thing. Oh, I have to see what's inside. This will be tastier than some peaches. Thanks. Thanks. I can eat these for days. They're scary good, Cha. One more needs up another. Here, have a visual punk outfit. Thanks, Flo. You still haven't given me your photo. Yeah, what's up, Cha? I love it when it's clear like this. It means the stargazing night's gonna rock, Cha. Hello, Lionel. What's up, Sandstar? I got a gift for you. For me, your surprise. I've got a thing for you. Are you gonna hand me your photo? Now what do we have here? Ooh, could you hear my tummy rumbling? Is that why you got me these peaches? I'm just gonna tuck that away for 5 minutes from now. Hold up, you can't just walk away with your hand if so generous to me. Here, you gotta take an Addis robe, okay? Ah! The trolling continues! Oh, buddy. Alright, you got my attention. What's up, precisely? If you want to know what time it is, I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. There's a clock on resident services. You can just check that. Since moving to Hillsfar, time has become an abstract concept for me. I spend my days counting butterflies instead of minutes on my clock. The sun wakes me up and the moon puts me to sleep. I feel so liberated, precisely. That's it. What time is it? Buddy. It's right there. Lionel's one of my first villagers. I do miss him. Well, here's the thing, PGW. You can always go get him back. You can always, like, get Lionel's amiibo, or wait for him to appear at the campsite, or go villager hunting for him one day when someone else leaves and you can go get him. Hey, Sun's always a pleasure. Got a gift for you too. What, you want to give me something? I do. Would you like thing? Yeah, what it is, I'm excited to open it. Some peaches. Smells darn good too. So long, Matt. I'll give me a good home in my belly. Hey, number 3 Miss Wall taught us a thank you. Have some white paint flooring. Thanks, Octavian. What do you need, sucker? Just want to say hi. Looks like the fishing tourney starts up this Saturday. If you're gonna toss your rod in the ring, I guess I'll put my big boy waders on. Can't have you catching all the fish. Oh, and a fossil right here. Of course, we're getting to that time of day where the sun's starting to shine on my screen and on my face. I am quite fortunate in that this room doesn't get anywhere near as hot as the room in the place I used to live in. It got so warm there. It got so unbelievably warm. But this is not that place. This is my own place. It is very different. But hey, end of the year, parents are coming down again. They're going to be dropping off the remainder of all my belongings, because I got a lot of my belongings back from my brother. My brother has been holding on to a lot of them in his house for quite a few years since many years since I moved, and now I've got most of them back, and at the end of this year, we're going to get the rest of them. Ooh, I see a villager. Hey, Boris! Here, Sandy, ain't shopping a pain? It can be. Do you have something to give me? I do! Would you like... thing? Well, then, Might as well get on rapping. Some beaches smells darn good too. I'll give me some real good home in my belly. Gah-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha. I don't want any freebies. Here, have a ninja costume. Thanks, Boris. I'll be selling that right away, because I've already got all the ninja costumes. What do you need, Snort? Just want to say hi. This shop's so dang big I run out of breath browsing the aisles. Good exercise, though. It's not really that big, buddy. The aisles? There's no aisles. Also, we're blocking Boris's access to the rest of the store. It's like, buddy, I can't get past. Don't worry, he'll change direction eventually. He might not actually change direction. Nobody needs to now because we got out of the way. We will buy this piece of candy. The way I said a piece of candy reminded me of a piece of coal broke off. You know, when I was a lot younger, I could do Bakata's voice a lot better than I can now. Unfortunately, Bakata has become, well, my voice has changed over the years. As you get older, you start to lose that upper range to your voice. You do start to lose it. And considering that when I started doing this, I was in my early 20s. And now I'm in my late 30s. A lot of time has passed. A lot has changed. I have changed. For the better, in many regards. In terms of health, no, I'd much rather have the body of the early 20s Kiko. The mind of me now, but the body of me then, would be fantastic. Hello, Bangle. I've got to wait for you to get up. I gotta give you a gift. I thank you for that, but time has not been kind to me in that regard. I'm sure if I practiced, I could get better at it. But I would have to practice, probably. I would probably have to practice. I do like Bangle. Like, Bangle's incredibly distinctive and very... just lovely. She's just lovely. Gotta wait for her to stand up. I told them they stand up because that happens. I feel like I've seen you more today than I've seen anyone else ever. I've got a gift for you. Oh, what is it? I'll tell you what it is. It's... fruit. Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? I'm rip open. I'll get him, see. Some peaches. Yum. I mean, it's how fast it's gonna be. Rude. Thanks so much. I'll feel bad about you and getting stuff. Here, take a comedian's outfit. Thank you very much. Sensor, do you need something, Grove? Just want to say hi. Your parts uniform is so trendy, I'm not even kidding right now. But, you know, I can make it pop even more with a little bit of Bangle magic. A badass helmet. The perfect item to rock your outfits by to the max. You know, I've got a pilot theme going on. Too bad, have his hat. Your style's immense. Go on and sparkle like you mean it. Oh, she's off. She's examining bug. Run, Bangle! Pursueth the bug. Bangle, the bug went that way. Oh, there she goes. Meow. She is in pursuit. I'll leave her to chase the bug. You know who we need to give chase to? Jitters. He's not here right now. I don't know where he could be. He could be anywhere. Money is here, though. Money is good, but is money Jitters? No. There are some things that money can't buy, and one of those is Jitters' swole. You cannot hire his swole. It is unhireable. It's just too immense. Okay. We'll do this. Pop in here. See Pom Pom. Is she crafting? Nope. Hi there, my fabulous, bestie. It's so fab you're here, rah. I got a gift for you. For me. Oh. Every single time they go for me. Every time. What could it be? I'm going to sing while I open it. Some peaches, yum. I'm winning so fast it's going to be rude. Thanks so much. Here, I want to say thanks for like an object. It's an impish costume. Enjoy. Thanks, Pom Pom. Hey, it's so good to see you. What do you need? I just want to chat. This Saturday's the fishing tourney. I can't wait, Sandy. I have to start thinking about what I'm going to wear. I've got to look good when I accept my trophy. She's very... She is done with exercising. I have no idea what I'm actually going to do, but I'm not exercising anymore. She just went, no. I've been given fruit. I will no longer exercise. It is time to wear this. Kapow. Okay. No Chester. Oh, I found Chester. The other day, Bango said my catchphrase is boring. What do you think about that? Is Rookie boring? No. Cool, real cool. If you like Rookie, then I'll keep it. Hey, what you need? I got a gift for you, my friend. Oh, what you giving me? Is it photos? If you give me a photo, I'll give you Lionel's photo. What's inside? I'm gonna look. This isn't gonna be a photo, is it? Some peaches, yummy. It is a good thank you. It's even better. Oh, Senstar, I'm gonna leave the floor and eat that. I might even share with the bugs. Here, man, it's a casual kimono. Enjoy, Rookie. Thanks, Chester. Sorry, but sniffly right now. I'm so sleepy. Anyway, what's going on with you? I just want to say hello. I guess I'm not very mature because folks keep saying you're not very mature. So I've been trying to come up with ways to be more mature. I'm a grown-up. I gotta act like it. One mature thing I started doing is making coffee a good drink in my morning snacks. But my coffee is the worst. It's just angry, hot, black water. I gotta be doing something wrong. Maybe I'm not using too much dirt. I'm sorry, but one of the things I love about Lazy's, and I've gotta pause on the exact part. I want to pause on the exact part because he exemplifies exactly what I feel when I try drinking coffee. Like, he exemplifies it. He started drinking coffee, alright? The coffee is the worst. It's just angry, hot, black water. That. It's just angry, hot, black water. It's just angry, hot, black water. It's true. For me, anyway. That's exactly what it is. Just angry, hot, black water. Okay, he got out a fishing rod and then immediately changed his mind. He went, I'm going to go fishing now. Wait, did I say fishing? I meant picnicking. One of these doesn't require effort. And so he decided to go picnicking. Little did he realize that it takes effort to pick a good picnic spot. So instead, he just chucked the blanket down wherever and ate his picnic there. Unfortunately, the middle of the bridge that connected the main island to his island was not a good choice for a picnic. Not that he cared, he enjoyed the picnic. We haven't found Margie and we haven't found Jitters. Those are the two people we've yet to find. Margie and Jitters. Boris is in, but we know where Boris is. Well, I found Margie, and I think Margie is gonna be cooking today. Am I right about the cooking, or is she crafting? She's cooking! I was right. When I'm cooking, all my worries just melt away, Tootie. Well, what you making? Tee-hee, I'm making my specialty. It's salad stuffed tomatoes. Oh, hey, you can have my recipe for salad stuffed tomatoes. Thank you very much. I'm not going to eat it, but I appreciate it. Oh, so you already know his recipe, huh? Is there something else that you could give it to? I mean, you could give it to Chester. Need something, Tootie? Now we need to find Error Village not found. Oh, well, really? I want to hand you... Thing! I'm actually highlighted right over what I was going to give you. Can I go ahead and open this? Of course you can. Oh, this is great. It's some peaches. Thanks. That's thoughtful of you. As a thank you, please take my comedian's outfit. Thanks, Margie. Need something, Tootie? Just want to say hi. When you're going on a trip, you can either wing it or plan out everything. What's your style? This may surprise you, but I'm firmly on team planning. That's half the fun of traveling, Tootie. Still, by the time, so I'm sure I packed everything, but I forgot something like my microphone. Your microphone? Then I have to buy an extra, which is half my deal. That's why I always say pack, check, and check again. Just in case your microphone isn't there. I don't pack microphones. Clearly you're doing it wrong. I don't think I've ever packed a microphone on a holiday I've gone to. I have packed a laptop occasionally, but not to work. I see the cheese is here, as it always is. Excellent. Never know when you're going to need that emergency microphone. This is true. You know what else you never know that you're going to need? A Link to a Throne wishlist. It's got stuff on it. Some might say I'm getting pretty sly with those little inserts for the Throne wishlist. Very subtle. Others would say that me pointing out the fact that I'm getting very sly with them means that I'm actually not being very sly with them. But that's kind of the point, isn't it? That's kind of the whole shindig. Hello there, area. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. I'm just here most of the way through going around my island. Just relaxing. We haven't found Jitters yet. Jitters could be anywhere. He could be suplexing a volcano and we don't know it. Anything's possible. Alright, grab all of this. Open this up. This is from Hamlet. I feel like the things for the vegetable patch, the things in the vegetable patch are going to be able to be picked. So I'm going to make a little bit of space. I'm also going to find Jitters. Hey there, welcome to Mrs. Bow Fascinating. Lovely by Claw. Thank you. So I just want to say thank you for always being there to help Label. She talks about it all the time, you know. She says the outfit you pick are always super inspiring. Then she runs back here and starts sketching furiously. It's wonderful to see. You do so much for all three of us. Thank you for the root of my quills. It's no problem. I'm going to be grabbing something today. An edible nose. That one costs 560 bells. You buying? I'm buying. Great. That'll be 560 bells. Do you have anything else? Do you need to find your own guide ahead? I do. I'm thinking about my Halloween outfit. Any good hats? No. 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 Okay, it was worth a look. Hold on, haven't got your eye. Not today. Hey, buddy. Yo, Sandy! You looking for new workout clothes too? I'm looking for a gift. For you. What? For me, Missouri? Well, I say looking. I've already found one. It's right here. What's inside? Some pictures are listed right about now. Thanks. I'll eat you later. Time to flex some grouter muscles. I want you to have a sprite costume. Thanks, Jitters. It's because you're so sprightly. Easy to Missouri. Just want to say hello. My clothes have to do two things. They gotta show up my muscles, and they gotta soak up a lot of sweat. There's a little more information than I wanted, my friend, but, where are you going, Jitters? Thanks, please come again. I will. I mean, I turn up every day. It's just what I do. You know who else turns up here every day? Kangi. Oh, and Jitters, too. Jitters also turns up. Very important. Okay, actually I was wrong about the produce. There is no produce here at all today. So I made a little bit of space for no reason. I suppose it can't hurt to make a bit of space. But today we are definitely going to be clearing out a lot of storage space. I'm going to be ruthless with my furniture. Ruthless. It's what I have to be. I just have to be ruthless. Not what I like, but it's what I have to do. There we go. 2 more of these. We did clear out a little bit of space last time, but we could do... Darn it! We can do so much better. We could do a lot better. And as luck would have it, I have this. Gonna be selling all your rough stuff. Root stuff so you can be ruthless. Ah, I get it. Easy faggy. I get the joke. I get it. Alright, we'll pop over here. Oh yes, we do have red here. Don't know if I'm going to be buying anything red has, though. Don't know if I'm going to be buying anything he has, because that is a way every week, but darn it! That is a way every week for us to fill up more of our storage. But I'll have a look, just in case. You never know. You might have something I really want. Shame he doesn't have an ABD in his boat. That said, I don't think Tom Nook would let him. Let's pop in. Check out what he has. Well, if it isn't my favourite cousin, glad to have you back aboard Jolly Red's treasure trawler. Oh, stop policy, I know it, you know it. We have a limit of 1 hour piece per customer per day. Choose wisely. Okay, so... Huh. Hang on. Okay, I was about to say, do we have a 10% day where all 3 art pieces are genuine? But no. This one is always genuine, that one is always genuine, that one is genuine, that one is fake. 3 genuine pictures. I'm not sure I have this variation of this. Even if I already have this, I don't think I have this variation. Like the best bluegrass albums, it's impossible to get enough of a ranch cupboard. Tell you what, this just because it's my favourite fall weather out there. Yours for 7,350. Alright, we'll buy it. Yes, that's the right choice. I'll just take those bells from you. By the way, that's just the display piece. I have an infinite supply of them back in the back. Yep, 7,350 bells is all there. Been a pleasure doing business with you. Thanks, buddy. You won't regret it. I won't. Because if nothing else, it's one more thing that I know I have in my catalogue. Always nice to get things in my catalogue. There we go. Put all these away. This, and that. Do I have a spare shovel in here? I get the feeling I don't. Do I? Yes, I actually do. Huh. See, on Avatarus, I've been able to get my storage down to about 4,100. Maybe a little lower. So I'm basically 400 items behind. A fair bit of that is probably clothing, but some of it is definitely furniture. If I can clear out just a few hundred items, we'll be well on the way to being very safe for the foreseeable. Some of it's fish as well. Some of it is just fish that I have not gotten. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, for later... Not this. We are in the season for golden trout. are on the season for golden trout. I do want to make a golden trout statue. I do want to make one. Well, that's a good use of my fish bait. But I can't do it yet because the stream is going to end before then. And I'm going to be painting after the stream. I've told myself I need to paint something big. Imagine having like 50 extra coffee tables lying around the house. Hey, it's Sandy! Hey, Bella. Hey, Sandy, could you maybe do a thing for me? I've been looking for a down a dragonfly, but I can't find one anywhere. Since you're like way better at catching bugs than I am, maybe you can catch one for me? Bella, I trust you can do it. Oh, okay. I'll just keep searching on my own. Mayhem. That's Mindstorm there with 53 months. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. Paint with the blood of your four enemies? Nah, with Griffhound orange and Volupus pink mostly. You know, keeping it simple. Griffhound orange, Volupus pink. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear, pardon me. Well, hello, Sandstar. Welcome to the Hills Farm Museum. How may I be of service? I've got fossils for you. What would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. I believe I have 4 of these for you. There you go. Oh, it's more than one I see. Well, let us take a closer look, shall we? Oh, yes, indeed, they are quite splendid, but alas, our museum already has fossils such as these. I would be tempted to purchase these in my personal collection, but no, I must exercise restraint and return them to now. Might I help you with anything else? Nope, I'm good for now, buddy. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. Ooh, that sounds difficult, Mindstorm. Congratulations. Congratulations. Teggy's leg, well done. Ooh, 2 people here today. The scent of freshly ground bees is awesome. That instant junk can never beat fresh ground. Stopping here for coffee is towards part of my daily routine now, Grove. I was going to do low-key midday stews, one totally unsheet call it nap. Came here instead. Rooster makes one totally unsheet cold coffee. Trendy folks call it my real name, Go Juice. Well, looky here, it's you again. We keep admitting each other that we do, Rossetti. I got nothing but praise for this coffee. It's the best. It always tastes great every single time. I use lasers. Don't matter if I'm eating, taking the bathroom, catching disease. With duty calls, I'm on duty. Lasers will help. My old enemy, the reset button. You know I wiped them all out. I was the one that did it. But now I'm alone. I guess thinking, what if reset buttons are actually good? And I can be messing up some real bad. Wouldn't it be good to do over here? That's a Brimwell bangle. Life needs a reset button. Ha! Sorry about that. I might have had a bit too much. It's okay. It's just branding. It's not actually called Go Juice here. It's not actually Go Juice, you know. I was hoping to see you take cups of coffee. It's £200 a cup. Sure. Isn't Rossetti kind of deep voice because he got... I don't know, but you can hear that his voice is a lot higher here. I didn't play the earlier games. The first game I've ever played of Animal Crossing is literally this one. So my experiences with Rossetti beyond that are literally just what videos I've seen. Rubik's Cup special for you. Drink up cool. I think I used reset literally there more than once in a sentence, and I really shouldn't have. But you know, sometimes it's hard to do streams for a protracted period of time. Because a 20-minute video, even a 25-minute video, you could stop, you could take a few minutes for yourself, you could think about things. But this is just an hour 30, an hour 40 minutes of just Kiko. Cool, thank you very much. Just Kiko untapped. I mean, my other videos aren't scripted in any sense of the word, but it's a very different format doing recorded content compared to streams. It's a very different format. It feels different. Kiko Unleashed! I mean, in a way, but also not in a way. It's just different. It's just very different. We're about to sell a lot of things, by the way. A lot of things are about to be sold. But it's what we must do. We must do this. It's very important that we do this. Gotta make space! So, that puts us to 54k. Now, we don't have to go into resident services right now. We're gonna put our stuff over here. These things here. We're gonna be very ruthless with the things in our storage. We're gonna get rid of a lot of thingamabobs. This is where we get rid of no thingamabobs and I get very sad. Alright, let's go to our furniture. Like, we don't need this. Like, realistically, a lot of this I don't need. I don't need that. I don't need this. What things don't I need? Like, I know I'm keeping some of these just... I don't need 3 variations of the elegant chair. I definitely don't need an extra long one of these. I know I don't need more than 2 of these. I have 3 of these. I don't need a counter chair. Like, I just don't need it. I don't need 2 of these. I don't need 1 of these. I can make that. I can make that. I'm going to keep the egg, because, you know, egg. Boxy stool I'm probably never going to use. I've got 2 of these. I don't need 2 of them. I have multiple lots of Nordic and a vintage. That I can craft. Outdoor bench. Probably never going to need that. Got multiple of these. Don't need them. That is a special event one. I really don't need more than 2 of these. Like, I don't need 2 of these. I probably don't need a reception chair. I don't need a cute chair right now. I'll keep the thrones just because they're absurdly costly. Sloppy table. We're supposed to keep Zen low board. No. Keep the spooky tables for now. Keep the checkout counter because that looks cool. I don't need more than 1 beach towel. I don't need more than 1 patchwork bed. In fact, I don't need any patchwork beds. In fact, I don't need a hospital bed. I don't need the exam table. Keep Luna's bed, because good luck getting another copy of that. I'll keep only 1 of these. I only need... How much are shoji dividers? That's a question. How much are shoji dividers? If they're expensive, I'll keep them. If they're not, I'll sell one. Shoji dividers are not expensive at all. Okay. They're not expensive at all. So I can get rid of 1 of them. If I can dispose of, like, 5 inventories worth of stuff, that's 150 items. And 150 items is a big amount of space saved. And that's 76k. 76k. It's not bad. It's a good start. It's a very good start. But I'm not done. I've only just got started. I could be so much more ruthless. So much more ruthless. This is the first sweep. Wait until I go for the second sweep. And I'm like, I have so many more things that we can sell. Liquidate all the assets. Alright, get rid of that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't need either of them. I really don't need that. They need to be crafted. I'm gonna keep them. But I don't need more than 2 of them. Keep those. I don't need more than 2 of these. I don't need more than 1 of those. probably keep them. I don't need that. I also don't need that. I also don't need that. I definitely don't need more than 2 of them. I don't need more than... They're expensive. Maybe I will need 2 of those, but I don't need 2 of them. I definitely don't need more than 1 of these. They are different types of guitar. I, however, do not need 2 clarinets. I do not need more than 2 trumpets. I do not need more than 2 saxophones. It's going to upset some people, but I don't need more than 2 pipe organs. I don't need this bathroom stall or this toilet, or this portable toilet. I don't need more than 1 of a lot of these plants. No, I don't need them in here. I don't need this air conditioner. This air conditioner is a no-go. We don't need that. I probably don't need more than 2 of these. I definitely don't need more than 1 of those. I think you need 40. I thought you'd say that. I had a feeling you'd say that. I don't need that. Honestly, I don't need any of these. I have a lot of drinks machines. I don't need that. Oh, inventory's full. I'm going to keep the drinks machines. What if you need to prepare for a wedding? Who's going to get married on my island? It seems like a somewhat pertinent question. Who's going to get married on my island? Because I do not have an answer to that question. There we go. That's 100k right there. Just 100,000. We are making a lot of money. That said, I spent huge amounts of money to get these items, so... Am I really making vast quantities of coin? Don't know. But that is 60 inventory spaces cleared. 60 spaces. Alright, don't need this. Really don't need that. Really don't need that. I do not need all of these. I only need 2. I do not need tons of science pods. I'll keep 1 spare. 2 of each of these is fine. Don't need 2 telescopes. Probably don't need any construction scaffolding or a cat tower. I mean, they always have their wedding event on the island that they have their little camper van, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, I do not need any of these. I can craft those. Can't craft them. 2 of those is fine. Only ever need 1 sandcastle. Only need 2 of these. Realistically, I only need 1 of these. Those are extremely expensive. I'm going to keep them. Those are expensive. Those are expensive. I only need 1 golden casket. I only need 1 double-edged sword. I really only need 2 of these each. I really only need 2. Festival floats. No, I'm just hoarding them. I'm just hoarding festival floats. This is probably something that I need to go through at some point. But not right now. Right. Keep the mom's cushions. Keep the paradise planning cushions. Keep them. Don't need... Oh, inventory is completely full. So I have managed to clear out 90 inventory spaces from my major items. That is me definitely on par for clearing out at least 150 items. Maybe even 180 items. That's encouraging. One day I'm just going to be really ruthless with clothes, but I don't think I'll ever be really ruthless with clothes. I just need to prune them down occasionally. Still, that's a lot of money. I'm clearly selling some very expensive things, but that is fine. Like, I was never going to use them. It's fine. They're gone now. It's worth it. It's worth it to future-proof my storage. Right, now we're on to small items. There might be less of these. There might be less of them. Okay, we only need one of these. We really don't need this many boxes. I will keep 5 boxes. I don't need more than one of each of these. I don't need that. These are Mum's tea cozies. I keep them. I don't need more than one of these. These are all individual food items. I really don't need more than one of them. I really don't need more than one of these. These are birthday cakes. We keep birthday cakes. We also keep Mum's homemade cakes. Wedding cake, that's fine. Yule log. We don't need 2 of these. We only need 2 of them. We have a cheese there. We really only need 2 of these. We only need 1 of these. We only need 1 of these. And 1 of these. 2 of these. Keep the birthday candles. Keep Mum's candles. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We do not need lots of these. We only need 1 of these. This is tough. All this cake talk is making me hungry. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, but there's not a lot I can do about that. I might have to get cake. That sounds terrible. How will you cope? I mean, you'll cope because you have cake. Doesn't sound like the worst thing, though. Right. You know the problem? We don't need this many document stacks. As much as I like having document stacks and recycled paper bundles, we don't need this many of them. Like, this is 120 items now. If I can get 1 more inventory out of the small items, that's 150. That's a good amount of pruning of my inventory. 150 is really promising. I was incredibly ruthless with Avataris, though. I was phenomenally ruthless. I could be, though, because I knew that I wasn't going to be changing out my villagers, so I can just go, what things don't I ever want for my house? I could probably clear out most of the items that are in the furniture sections, because I'm probably not going to be changing very much on the island. But here, things change. Things do change. Things do shift. One day that upper cafe area might not be a cafe. It might be something else. Little cav? I mean, we can have a little cav here. Whoop. Don't need a fax machine. Really don't need this public telephone. Those are Mum's plushies. They're adorable. We keep all of them. We keep them. We keep them. We don't need 2 of those. I really don't need this magic kit. Or this board game. I mean, the skateboard we keep, because skateboard. We really don't need any of these kettlebells. And we definitely don't need this many of these. Or this many of these. Right. We don't need this many cucumber horses. What's the decorative plate from? That is a good question. Oh, it's just an item you can buy. Okay, that's fine. A lot of recent Cyrus ones. I'm gonna keep them. I don't need all of these though. And we are getting down to... Oh no, we've got down to this part. Right. So, what don't I need here? I mean, I don't need 2 of these. At all. I also don't need 3 of them. I definitely don't need 3 of them. I don't need 3 of them. Oh no. I don't need this. I don't need that. Okay, okay. Yeah, but some of those items that I'm getting rid of, I can buy again. That's the important thing. Some of those things, I can just go buy it again when I need to. I haven't got rid of anything that I can't replace. Like the fax machine, the magic kit. All of them are fine. We can get rid of all of them. We could always get more posters. We can get rid of more posters. So that's a lot of items we've gotten rid of. But there's still more we can do. There's still more. I'm not done. That's not where I want my money to go, but you know what? The money lives there now. Hang on. Good quote there. Okay, so we could also get rid of the Chopped poster, the Olivia poster, the Bud poster, that poster. I'm gonna get rid of some of these Jack's portraits. We get them every year. Practically nothing in here. And to be honest, what needs to be here? What am I ever going to hang up? Like, I don't need this drapery. Disco ball will keep. I don't need that. I really don't need that. I don't need that. Party wall. We'll keep that. We don't need butterflies wall. Fish wall we have that many of. Wavy tile wall we only need 1. Aurora wall we'll only have 1. Pirate wall we only need 1. Turkey Day wall, realistically we only need 1. Flooring! We need 2 of that. Party flooring, we'll keep that. Wow, there's very little I can do there. However, pirate rugs, we can get rid of some of them. What else can we get rid of? Oh, ladybug rugs. We don't need that many of those. I want the clothes. Okay, what can we get rid of here that I don't want? There's a lot of things that I want to turn into stuff later. We don't need this jewel beetle. I also don't need that. Anchovies? I think I was wanting to make a model out of them at some point. I don't need a spider crab. I also don't need this many Dungeness crabs. I don't need this many scallops. I don't need this many red snappers. Oh dear. Oh dear, we are absolutely struggling for things to get rid of here. Okay, think, Kika. What don't you need? I don't need this light stick. Realistically, I don't need more than one of any of these. Tambourine will keep, though. I don't need more than one of these donuts. I like the books. I've got all these pumpkins because we're going to need some pumpkins. Could sell some fruit, but we use the fruit. I don't need KK Moody. Just gonna say that now. I don't need KK Moody. I also really don't need... probably this pile of Taylor stick. Oh! Full. Okay. Encouraging. Another inventory clip. Though it's a bit concerning that I couldn't make as much space as I wanted to. One day I'm just going to have to get rid of, like, art. One day I'm just going to have to turn around and go, hey, do people want priceless works of art? Because have art. Then again, I know someone on my Discord that has recently started playing the game. They might want all of the art that I have. They might want it. I will hold on to my art, just in case. But maybe we can clear out a tiny bit more space. Just a little bit more. Okay. Get rid of items, have more inventory space, get more items. That is sadly true. Alright, we have a lot of giant clams, but we use giant clams. We use a lot of giant clams. Wood is fine, that is fine, that is fine, fine, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that is it. That said, we are down to 4,325 spaces. And that's really encouraging. Like, we made a lot of space there. And I'm sure I could make more space if I was even more ruthless. But, there are some things I do not want to part with. You know, I'll even put those Taylor's tickets back. I might need them at some point. Hello. I will grab all the money. Grab these items back. Deposit the money. Very important that we deposit this cash. There are some items that are incredibly difficult to get. Like the wild paintings, left and right half, really difficult. So if I can make some of them a little bit easier for people, that'd be great. It is a number that starts with 6 and ends with 6 and has one digit because it is 6. I do like that one. I do like that one. I have many good quotes, also many silly quotes. So we'll deposit 550,000. Puts us up to 94.4 million. All of that is without using the turnip market. Not that. I want to see what seasonal items are available. I don't normally check this. Nothing. There are no seasonal items available at all in early October. The road to 1 billion bells. I don't even know what the maximum amount of bells you can have is. I don't know. It's probably not 1 billion. It's probably well before 1 billion. Someone will have worked it out. Someone will have put tons of money onto one switch. And gone, hey, how much is the maximum? What happens if you then try to put more money in that is beyond that? You could store some money in the little boxes like I have for the Swole Toll. Hey you. Bye you. Sorry, when I said Bayou, I'm just thinking about a video game, The Adventures of Bayou Billy, which is an NES game that had some really, really good voice synthesizers, voice synthesis. Like, nowadays, you'd think this is incredibly primitive, but back then, hearing The Adventures of Bayou Billy was actually phenomenal. It's like, the Mattel, game, B-17 Bomber with the voice synthesizer. Yeah, people laugh at it now when it goes, Mattel Electronics presents B-17 Bomber. That was big for a home system to be able to do that. Even if you needed an attachment to put it on, and to put it into the system and make it so. It was phenomenal. Also, The Adventures of Bayou Billy has aged as a game very poorly, because it's not a particularly great game. Also, I just found the scallop. Darn it! That's what I get for talking about The Adventures of Bayou Billy. Hey man, about that scallop of yours, can I have it? Sure. Whoa, thanks for your generosity, man. No problem. Since you were cool, I've just something you'll dig. While I might let me lay some truth on you. The deep kind. Feel this. If time is always running out, are we doing something to chase it away? Consider yourself truthed. Yep, today's a good day. Many people did reviews of The Adventures of Bayou Billy. I do believe Spoonie was one of them. It was a game. Of all the games that exist, The Adventures of Bayou Billy was one of them. It was one of them. It is a game of all time. Okay, we got another pearl. Pearls are good. We'll put the pearl away. We'll sell the Venus flower basket. We made some really good time today. We did a lot of selling. Got a lot of space cleared. I'm not yet to the levels that Avataris is at, but I'd have to be really ruthless with clothing. I'd have to really whittle down the amount of clothing that we have in storage by many inventories. I'd also have to not buy as much art. That's 5k for a Venus flower basket. That's a lot of money. It's more than 3. It's a lot more than 3. Sorry. Body's clicking all over the place as I stretch. Just going click. Feels good to stretch sometimes. Then sometimes you stretch a bit too much and your body goes, ah! Why are you stretching like that? And then you are in pain. It's like, thanks body, I didn't need to use this muscle today. What, really? No! No, I really needed to use that muscle. That muscle was important. Body's like, too bad. God, sometimes you're just doing something. And you turn your neck, and your body decides, nah, that was not a good idea. Your neck's gonna hurt now. For how long is my neck gonna hurt? Yes! And I'm like, no! Or, like, you stretch a muscle you sprayed a muscle in your leg. It's like, how long I need this leg to walk? And it's like, no, too bad. You bent it at a very slightly odd angle, and now you are feeling the repercussions of the ravages of time. And I'm like, the ravages of time? No. I just want to walk. This is the moment where old Kiko grumbles about being older. This didn't happen when I was in my 20s, but I'm no longer in my 20s. In a couple of years, I won't even be in my 30s. There's a thought. Not this year, but next year. Next year. That'll be a year for me. It'll be a year. That's the time when I'm meant to suffer a midlife crisis, right? I just failed it against the storm rod so hard that I lost it because everyone left the settlement instead of it. Whoa! That's a thing, Thrith. But people go, you gotta suffer a midlife crisis at 40, right? Looks at all of the Warhammer I have and go, how am I going to suffer a midlife crisis? Hey, how is that gonna happen? I'm already collecting Warhammer. When will this occur? My midlife crisis is suddenly I get interested in football and cricket like my father and my brother. It's very unlikely. I've managed to go nearly 40 years not liking these. Maybe you can get into Battletech too. I mean, I enjoy aspects of it, but the thing is, I like playing these games, and unfortunately there is not a Battletech scene around me. Like, there is no one nearby that I know of that plays Battletech. So if I got that, it would just be me getting models and doing nothing with them. And that's not a bad thing, but one of the advantages of getting 40k models is that I can play with them. Even if at some point I'm going to be like, hello darling partner, it is time for me to help work on your Necrons so that we can then play 40k together. And my partner will be like, yay. I just need to give them orcs. Like, I know they have some Necrons right now, but I just need to give them orcs. It's like, hey partner, do you like orcs? Because orcs exist. But it is October after all, yeah, but they'd have to get the orcs, not me, and I don't want to get them something and then feel pressured into feeling like they need to do something with it because I bought it for them. Like, that's the important thing. If they want to collect orcs, it's because they want to collect orcs. It sounds dumb, but there we go. I want them to want to do it rather than me to want them to do it. I mean, it'd be nice if they did, but they have their own hobbies and I have my hobbies, and they have some interest in 40k, but it's nowhere near to the interest I have. It's no comparison. I mean, I'm about to paint tonight, or start painting a Inquisitorial Chimera that hopefully I'll get to use at some point. And even if I do use it, it will probably be terrible. But, you know, that's just kind of what I do. I just build a unit and it's like, is it any good? No. But did I build it? Yes. Yes, I did. I certainly did. I'm rambling now. Can you tell that I'm rambling, folks? This is a thing I do. It's like, oh, Kiko, what are you up to? Oh, I'm rambling. And they go, hi, rambling, I'm X. And it's like, cool. You used that joke. It's like, you were going to use that joke? And I'm like, yeah, I was. I was going to use that joke. It is one of the jokes I use. Oh, it's alright. Sometimes horrible things work with me, too. Sometimes I'm like, here's my terrible idea. And then the idea is ghastly. And then somehow it works because the dice just go in my favour. They just do what I want them to. Sometimes they do what I want them to. Every once in a while. Every now and again. A thing happens. Also, every now and again, I ramble some more. Have you noticed I'm rambling? Did I say I was rambling? Because I'm rambling. The soles of our feet. The shoes. Soles of our shoes there. They have details on them. You know, the developers didn't have to do that. They didn't have to put details on them, but they thought, people are going to be sitting down, and they'll see the soles of the shoes. The soles of the shoes need detail, and so they gave them detail. That's a cool little thing. Look at that detail. Look at them. They didn't have to, but they did. It's very cool. Ideally, yes. Ideally. Diamonds on the soles of those shoes. Oh, we're rich. Rich beyond our wildest dreams. I wish I was. Then I'd be able to buy all the Warhammer I wanted. Well, more importantly, I'd be able to, you know, do stuff like have my, have a house without any mortgage and make sure I was relatively comfortable, and then I'd be able to buy all the Warhammer. Like, all of it! I would be the one to buy a Warhound Titan, have someone assemble it for me, and then paint it up, and then take it to battlefields, and it would be, like to games, it would be absolutely horrendously terrible, but it doesn't matter, because I'd still do it. I would be that person. It would be wonderful. But I can't. But that's sometimes how it goes. But you know what time it is, though, folks? We did achieve all the stuff I wanted to achieve. I know it's a couple of minutes shorter than what we normally do, but it is that natural evolution. Otherwise, I'm just going to ramble forever. I need to thank you all, folks, for being here today. For this stream, where I cleared out more stuff, made even more space in my inventory, so I could get even more photos in the future. You are all truly absolutely wonderful. You are brilliant, you're fantastic, you're just the most awesome group of people ever. And there are a couple of things I need to quickly talk about before we conclude. First off, there's the website, kikoskio.com. You can check out all kinds of things there. You can see my schedule. You can also find links to where you can buy my Bulgarian Hope. There's also the Discord. There you can join a large and thriving community, which I'm often a part of. I'm glad you enjoyed it. There's also tons of remote space and Let's Plays and streams past and present, and if you link your Twitch and Discord together and you're subbed to me on Twitch, you can use the Twitch emotes on Discord, which is fantastic. There's also the Patreon. There you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. We're stopping Let's Play stream where I sit behind paywalls, but there is a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes you typically don't see, and with the mortgage and all that stuff, I do rely on the people that pledge to me now more than ever to make all what I do possible. Those that do pledge, you not only get a different code name on Discord and my deep and sincere thanks, you also get the ability to put suggestions forward for the Patreon shortlisted votes. Then, there are my YouTube channels. First, there is Kikoskia, my 16 and 2/3-year-old 10,000 plus video Let's Play channel. I'm so old! And then there is Kick VODskia, my newer VOD focus channel. And it is on those channels that you can check my content. This VOD, for instance, is going to be available on Kick VODskia on Sunday. And tomorrow, we get another Outer Wilds video on Kikoskia. If you want both channels to grow, you can help by appeasing the algorithm. And by that, I mean liking, commenting on videos, subbing if you're not subbed. And if you are subbed, press that bell for those notifications. But that is not all. There's also, wait for it, my social media accounts like Twitter, Mastodon, Blue Sky. There's Discord and the community tab on YouTube. There you can get notifications on when I start streaming, on my Let's Play videos go live, and all kinds of other stuff. There's also the Throne Wishlist that keeps getting slain by all of you. You arrive at the end. That you do, Demon Dragon. I hope you are feeling better. I hope you're feeling better. I really do. No breaks? That is great news. Great to hear. Excellent. Just heavy bruising? Well, hopefully that will clear in time. But, the Throne Wishlist keeps getting slain by all of you. Right now there is a future bookshelf to put books on. And there is now, after that first tank was suddenly purchased yesterday, there was another one that I wanted, the Avatars of Splendid, and that's been put there as well. But, these are all things that can be pledged to as and when you can. I always say, never give more than what you can afford to. Always look out for yourself first. But anything you do give is greatly appreciated. Finally, there is me thanking all of you because seriously, you are truly amazing, fantastic, brilliant, and wonderful. So utterly generous with your time and just the most fantastic, stellar community I could ever ask for. You make the content worth making, and your enjoyment of it makes it worthwhile. You truly just are fantastic. And with your continued support, I'll be able to keep doing this for many, many years to come, as many years as is possible. So thank you all ever so much, folks. Seriously, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Really, thank you. And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you do everything you set out to do. The next stream is tomorrow, 7 PM BST, Against the Storm. We're going to go after our first seal. Try and break that seal, or weaken it, or whatever we have to do. See what we can do to win that little bit and, you know, move the story forward slightly. Just a little bit. And I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. And remember, be nice to each other, everyone, for if everyone is nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later. Now let's go and say hi to Gavarok as Gavarok continues to play that confusing game with lots of parts that I don't understand. It's only confusing because I've never really delved into it beyond the first game. But it does have some really long name titles. Title names, not name titles. Words! Sometimes they're hard. As hard as reading some of the titles in that game series. Later.